Great. So, all right, we talked about the younger population. Now tell us about the seniors. How many days is the center open for them, and what do they do when they come here, and how many of them do you have?
The seniors program runs from Monday through Friday. Mondays is just designated a day for what we call Healthy Bones. It's an exercise program that's probably about 20 years old, and it allows seniors to exercise with weights. And it is supposed to strengthen their bones, so that that takes place on a Monday.
And do you do it in where?
It's done right here in this gym.
Oh, okay.
It also allows them to, they want time to march around the room and do all of that. So the gym is perfect for them. That's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Do you have someone come in to facilitate this?
Yes, there is a licensed instructor that teaches them. And then on Fridays, our seniors go out to lunch, and then they also go shopping on Fridays. So the bulk of our programming is Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays here in this building. Okay. And then that allows for speakers, that allows for activities, famous, they love bingo. We have pinochle clubs, there's a bridge group. We also have professionals such as foot doctor, ear doctor, podiatrist will come in, and also a pharmacist will come in and discuss prescriptions for them, as well as nutritionists. So we do a lot of preventive things for our seniors. And then we do income tax counseling.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We're also a county nutrition site, so we have meals brought in for the seniors on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We receive funding from the County Division on Aging office, and they are the ones that provide the meals for the seniors as well. And it's a wonderful program with plenty of things going on and free to the older adult population.
So about how many seniors do you have at a given time?
We average about 25 on any given day. On birthdays and party days, there'll be 35 to 40 in the building.
Do most of these seniors live in the area?
85% come from Westfield itself.
Okay.
And then some come from Scotch Plains, Garwood.
And they live home? These are able...
They are independent, living in their homes. Some may be living with their children, and there are a few that are in senior housing in Westfield.
And for them, it closes, the center closes by what time on a weekday? 2 o'clock, did you say?
Well, for the seniors, it closes at 1:30, but with the kids program, we're here until 6 o'clock.
Right, okay. And you have, now you're the executive director.
Exactly.
And your main function is to oversee the operation of this center?
Oversee the operations of both of the programs and the staff that runs the program. We upgraded our after-school program recently into a, we call it Help a Child program. And we're looking at at-risk youth in the elementary schools. We did a study, and we recognize that there are a lot of young kids in the elementary schools who need additional support. And we've brought on teachers from the Westfield school system to help with them getting their homework done, to help them with long-term projects such as book reports, that type of thing, and then to strengthen their educational skills.
There are also long-term projects that are done here, that many times when children go home after an aftercare center, they don't have the time at home to work on those long-term projects. So we do book reports, we do any kind of social studies projects or anything that the child has due in school for that particular subject.
A lot of the children are part of single-parent families, and those families do not have the educational support at home, nor the finances to pay for an after-school program.
So do you, if you recognize this need in a student, do you go then to the school or to a student population and make a presentation? How would I know, let's say, that this is available to me, and I'm unaware, I'm a worked single parent, and I don't know even that this is out there? How do you tap into the child or the student who needs this help?
Because of the relationship we established with the school system and Dr. Dolan, who was in as we were creating this program, we sent resumes throughout the school system also for teachers to apply for jobs within the Westfield Community Center. And Joe Malanga, principal of Wilson School, is the coordinator for the program now. And Joanne Ryan, who is out at Jefferson School, is our special education teacher. And together we just have a wonderful unit. It makes a wonderful relationship between the center and the teachers in the school system. So if teachers find there's a weakness somewhere, they can get hold of Joe Malanger or Joanne Ryan and say, hey, we need this worked out.
And then they would
need
contact
strength
you.
in that.
So that's-
Exactly.
And have you found then, so suppose you do contact, little Joey's parents. Do you find that the parent is usually receptive to receiving the extra?
The parents are very receptive,
They are.
and all of the referrals really are coming through the school system. The school system have identified the kids who need this extra support system.
What's the best part of it for you? What do you find the most gratifying?
When I walk in the door and they greet me is the best part of the day, and to see the report cards of some of the students that have struggled in the past and are doing so well.
And do you have contact with their parents? Do you set up meetings with them?
I contact the classroom teacher through email to find out about their progress and also about any kind of assignments or long-term projects that are due so that we can have that open communication with the classroom teacher and then, of course, with the parent, because it is this partnership between the community, the schools, the parent, and the child, which really makes a huge difference in their life.
It's a wonderful idea because usually we start doing a support system in high school.
And it's
we're
sometimes
now
too late.
recognizing
Yeah.
that is too late, so that if they're stumbling in the 3rd grade, they're going to struggle in the 4th or
Right,
5th grade.
right.
So if we build that foundation now, it can be wonderful. So Help a Child program, we think, is going to be wonderful.
That sounds fantastic. When did you start this?
We started it, well, the idea, I would say we started in January, but we were still trying to put the pieces together. We formally began in September, and it's really just wonderful.
Well, I
Kids
can't
who-
wait to learn about this. I'll have to come
Yeah.
back another year and
Oh,
see
that'll
how
be
it's
good.
going. Yeah,
That'll be
that's great. That's
Yeah,
excellent.
that'll be great.
So let me ask you, now you've been here quite a number of years in different capacities, but what has been your greatest gratifying moment? What do you see as the best part of the center?
Well, I think the best part of the center right now is the Help a Child program. To see a child who used to drag themselves through the front door and just drag their book bag up against the wall and not want to do anything, and now to see them starting to get the A's and the B's, and now they sort of rush in
Yes.
and drop the book bag and sit at the table, and they're ready to do their homework now.
So that must be-
it's very rewarding all around, very rewarding.
Where would you like to see this center, the focus, go? Do you have any other vision? Do you have? It sounds like you're doing a fantastic job, and it sounds like while it has stayed true to its mission, you also have found wiggle room to improve it and to expand it. Do you have any expansion dreams on the horizon?
Right now, I think we're comfortable. We don't want to bite off more than we can chew. We want to make sure what we have is working and working well with both groups. The changing dynamics of the community itself keeps you reworking everything as you go along. So I think we're always looking to plan ahead. We always keep that 5-year plan going, but I think we're finding a good niche now, especially as we redevelop the after-school program.
And how many people do you have working in your staff?
The majority of the staff is really in the after-school program. So in that after-school program, we have 3 teachers now. We have about 4 aides. We have volunteers coming in from the high school community service plan to help with the homework, the community service club. And we have a collaboration with Kane University. This is our 2nd year. So
Okay, you expand on that?
We have 3 students coming from Kane University. They're social work students, and they are now working in the after-school program, learning their job as they go along, as well as they're interacting with the children. All of them are interested in their careers working with children. So it's turning out to be
That's
very
fantastic.
good, very interesting for the students as well as the kids.
Right.
The kids love to know a certain person is going to be there every day. They want to know that someone is there that cares, and these students bring a lot to the program.
Right.
So we have a lot of volunteer effort all around in our